What's up, Descendants, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to talk Thunder Cage and why it's one of the best SMGs in the game and what I have done to deck it out to make it absolutely amazing for any content that you are running in the game right now. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Obviously, let me know down in the comments down below if you're running it different, why you're running it different. I'm always interested to see how other people are doing things as well. I was going to put that in at the beginning of the video, but this is my Thunder Cage. You can see it is decked out for critical hit rate, critical hit damage, firearm attack, and bonus firearm attack versus Colossus. Now, Colossus really is kind of the end game, I guess, of this game. Obviously, farming is the real end game because, let's face it, there is so much to grind. But when it comes down to them big bosses that they're going to be adding and, you know, the specialized drops that come from them, I want it to be the most powerful version of a Descendant that I could be. So whether I'm using this Thunder Cage on Bunny or Enzo or anybody else, I kind of think that's always worth having in on my guns. That's just my point of view, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. So let's, as you can see here, first of all, let's hit F1 and go into the details. So this is the full weapon spec that I have here right now. You can see my firearm critical hit rate is 22.66 and the firearm critical hit damage is a 2.732 multiplier. I have enhanced the unique ability all the way up to max. I would 100% recommend doing this. The change in damage is absolutely huge and you don't even need to run math on this thing. You can just do it and you can just play with it, and you will just notice that the damage is huge. The trigger rate is 100% as well for the shockwave. The damage radius goes up to 5 meters. The additional damage is times 200. It's just absolutely worth it. Definitely farm some more because it's a pretty easy farm. It's not an annoying one. Definitely worth it. Obviously, I've socketed it out with an energy activator, and obviously as well, every slot in here has had the module upgraded to the specific type of socket. So this is what I have gone with. As you can see here, I have got action and reaction. This is just a really good mod. 61% firearm attack, you can't go wrong with. The recoil, I don't even notice on this gun at all. In fact, I don't actually notice the recoil on any gun that I've been using that I've attached this mod to. Doesn't feel like it's too bad of a hindrance, so definitely worth using. We are then going to also go with, when I can find it, rifling reinforcement. I wish we could have ordered these how we like it, because again, it's 32% extra firearm attack. These two mods belong probably in every gun. Absolutely worth it. Really, really good. Then we're going to go with have aiming, because 40% weak point damage is absolutely huge. The accuracy minus, again, I don't really notice it, and I played on controller and on mouse and keyboard, haven't noticed that at all. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys feel, if you feel like you know them negative effects do actually affect the gunplay, but for me they currently don't seem to. And then obviously we're going to pair that with weak point sight, because that gives us another 35% weak point damage. We're then going to go with the fire rate up for 25%, which is really, really nice. We're then going to go with a lot of critical hit damage. This mod is huge. It also gives us a minus on the reload time modifier, but it really, again, it's negligible. We don't actually feel it. 120% critical hit damage. We're then going to go with better concentration for 74.8% extra critical hit damage, which is really, really nice. The firearm critical hit rate with better insight, 39%. We talked about rifling reinforcement, and then we're going to go with edging shot, because that gives us 43% extra critical hit rate. Now, if you wanted to drop this out because it does have minus firearm attack, you could do. You could perhaps go with fire rate concentration. I have gone with this mod in other builds, but for this one, I really wanted to pump this critical hit chance up as high as I possibly can. As you can see, it's 82%, which is absolutely huge, with 194% critical hit damage is absolutely huge. Then I chose to go with real life fighter. This is just really, really good in general, especially when them bosses are down and you can absolutely lay into them. It's just brilliant. It's so much extra damage. And again, I don't notice the accuracy minus that you get from the top. You could perhaps go with sharp precision shot if you wanted to. That would be another one, but it would pull the fire rate down a little bit. This is already a very fast gun though, so I suppose that wouldn't matter. But my preference is just to go with real life fighter. And this is the this is basically, I don't ever need to change this. I don't feel like these bring enough to the party for damage. So obviously there's different enhancements for adding fire attack, toxic attack and things like that. I really don't see that much of a bonus from them, especially even when, you know, you're going against a Colossus and you're matching that it's weak against ice, it's weak against electric, whatever, weak against fire. I really don't feel like they bring any amount of extra damage bonus that's not worth just not running them. You'd have to leave one of these slots, you know, kind of unmodified, because they're all different as well, which is a bit of a pain. They could have done with all being the same, and then we could perhaps hot swap one in and out. I just don't feel it's worth the investment, especially that you would need to have multiple guns to suit as well. If we go into the tab here, you can see everything here that we've kind of added. The critical hit rate, 36.4, the critical hit damage at a 5x as well. It's just really, really, really good. I just can't beat this out. I really can't. So let me know in the comments down below how you are running your Thunder Cage. Obviously, you need to put the energy activator in it, and the module capacity needs to be maxed out as well, because we have to put everything in every slot. But yeah, it's really good. There are other ones available that you could go with. There's, you know, there's extra weak point damage perhaps. There's marksman here as well. There's insight focus. I've tried all of these, and this was the one that kind of just came out on top all of the time, generally all round, and especially, you know, in Colossus fights. So yeah, for me, this is definitely the one to go for. That's going to be it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I will release these as and when I've got other guns ready. I kind of only want to release these when I've absolutely maxed the gun and tried all different variations. As you can see at the moment, I've got the Greg's max, but I haven't, you know, done any of the mods for this. These mods, because it's a different ammo type, even though they're called the same, they're actually different mods. So that's going to take some investment as well. And I am on my way with the Enduring Legacy. Not too far off with that one. I'm just really struggling to get the other two duplicates, but I've got some Kuiper and I've got some gold saved up ready for them as well. So expect them guns soon. Let me know if there's any gun that you want me to cover in the comments down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, Descendants.